He is probably the nicest, gentlest, most beautiful soul I have ever met in my life. Everybody around him just feels good about themselves. He has a way of just projecting that into the world, and that also works from the stage professionally. I've been blessed to be up close and personal for 23 years of that fire and that warmth. Walter is gravely ill, dreadfully ill. I don't even recognize him. He's completely changed. He's a completely changed man. He is a shadow of his former self. Walter's been on the top of the list for almost 3 weeks now, and he's still waiting. To be at the top of the list, you have to be beyond just sick. You have to be at death's door, basically. And the doctors are applying emergency procedure after emergency procedure to keep you afloat, to just keep you alive, to just keep you hanging on. You go to sleep every night not knowing if your loved one is going to make it through the night. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's the hardest thing my kids have ever done. You constantly see yourself or somebody that you love deteriorate further and further and further. And there's really nothing anybody can do to help you unless you get a transplant. And that is such a wild card. You don't know when that transplant will become available for you, or if it will become available. There are plenty of statistics. There are 18 people that die every day that are not so lucky. If you're not an organ donor and you don't consider this, you don't think about it until all of a sudden maybe it's your loved one, maybe it's your daughter, maybe it's your son, maybe it's your husband, your wife, that's going through needing an organ and knowing that they can be restored to perfect health. And the frustration that you go through daily, trying to imagine what it would be like to get that person restored back to perfect health. The hospital, wonderful hospital here, it really wants to help us, but they can't because they don't have the available organs that will restore him. You can give an amazing gift to somebody else, a gift of life, by becoming an organ donor, and there's no cost to you. It takes maybe a couple of minutes to sign up online, or if you go to the local DMV, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. One person can save the lives of 8 other people, and it can impact up to 50 people because there are other non-vital donations that happen as well. It's a total win-win, and it gives comfort to your family. I mean, death is a horrific thing that happens to all of us at some point, but the thought that we can give life to somebody else in death is a beautiful, beautiful thought. Oh gosh, his fans love him, and it's almost like he is not a performer as much as he's a personal friend of these people. That has been the most beautiful silver lining of this, is to feel the love that is in the world for Walter, and the people that are rooting for him, praying for him, wanting him to be in the world, to do what he does. It's an incredible support. Many people tell me that the first thing they get up in the morning is check Facebook and see if there's an update on Walter, and they're praying so hard that he will come through this. So of course that has been an incredible support for me and for him. That loved one can give life to somebody else, can resurrect somebody else, literally give them a chance at new life, a rebirth, or reincarnation, if you will. Give them a chance to live in their bodies once again and live a full, happy, complete life.
Thank you so much. I had a ball playing for you. You're a beautiful audience.